Hello guys, welcome back to Omikron, the Nomad Soul. We did have a little glitch in exporting part 14 and trying to import that into my editor. So what I've done is I am replaying the game itself. So this is not something that this is something that I have to redo. Unfortunately.
Congratulations. Legatee Reshev uses... First, go to...
Okay, so there's a couple things that we're going to have to do before, and the reason I'm skipping all this is you guys can pause it. So I found, somehow I managed to find the elevator outside on like a later playthrough. And it's actually in a really weird ass place. Okay, this is not the exit. The exit point is actually near the entrance point, and it's right over here. But instead of going left directly, turn right, turn left. You'll see an opening. Go through that opening. This is the exit I was talking about. It will take you outside to this little green park type deal, and it will take you right outside where you need to go. So what we're going to do is, the first thing what we need to do is we're going to go to the armory and purchase some weaponry. There is a gun shop close by, thank goodness. That's not the gun shop, that's actually the apartment, which we want to avoid. Here's the gun shop here. We have to get some weapons, and we will also be getting a couple of other things.
Hello.
Oh, I have the double waiver. I didn't know that. Okay. We're gonna get a shitload of ammo.
To combat moves diet says, bring my productivity down. Light, chocolate, the energy bar with tungsten added connection. Mutant, Annie like me, equals chocolate.
I don't know how much ammo I can carry, but apparently I can carry a shit ton. So we're gonna keep just getting ammunition. Not enough Cetex. Okay.
Have a nice day.
Now, unfortunately, we really can't use that one because there's no save point next to it, and I will have to. Okay. The whole thing just bonked out. Let's see. Open map. How close am I to? Yes, I am. Okay. We're gonna go to the bookstore first. That's close by anyway. I don't know if the other. There's actually two gun shops in this sector, so we will go to the other one as well. There should be the bookstore. Oh shit! Oh no, it's okay. It's okay. Where's that damn bookstore? Here it is, right here. This is the one in Zone 9. You have to go actually in the bookstore in order to get the antenna you need. So make your way down the steps. I had a shit ton in the Deca gun. How the hell I managed that is beyond me, but okay. So we're going to transfer to sneak the double waiver. How I missed that. The talisman and the octagon. Deca gun, double waiver, and let's see. Okay. Oh shit, no, I don't have the talisman on me. Yes, I do, okay. So we're gonna use the talisman on this guy. What he'll do is he'll trade you. He won't trade you, but you show it to him. You still keep the talisman on you, and yet you'll get the electronic unit which you use to attach to the antenna. Now, there's two ways to do this. Now, first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the gun shop. Again, we're going to save here. and I will cut after. Well, I will cut until we're ready to enter the thing, and I'm gonna get a shit ton of weapons and a shit ton of ammo. Let's see. Oh shit, this is the wrong one. This is Lahore. Okay. We're gonna use the sneak first. So, Janpur, access to a Nekba. We want access to a Nekba because that will get me exactly where I need to go. Which is right here. Access to a Nekba. It will drop me off right outside. And you can still drive through access to a Nekba. The ones you cannot drive through access to Lahore. And there's another sector as well that you cannot drive through. So what we'll do is we'll save here. I will also cut here. Use Nomad Patrick to get a shit ton of weapons and ammunition, or get a shit ton of ammunition. And we will begin the first part of the what I call second mission from the Awakened. So let's go ahead and begin. Hello guys, welcome back to Omikron the Nomad Soul. I went ahead and got a lot of weapons, plus I went ahead and walked all the way over here. So, for those of you who are unaware, this is a location in Janpur. Obviously, it is different. You can see the sky is a lot darker, it's a lot foggier. I call it reminiscent of Silent Hill. So first thing we need to do is get the mecha guard out of the way. He falls down. Be careful with those things, as you'll see later on. If they get in the middle of a door, for some stupid ass reason, literally, they decide to block the doorway, and literally you cannot get through. Humans, for some reason, you could walk through them, like guards and stuff, but the mecha dogs and the mecha guards, you cannot walk through. They actually, excuse me, they actually have collision detection, as you can easily see. So we have to go around him. That will lead us to this section of the game. First thing we do is we climb this, or we don't climb, we ride this platform up, and I think it's a crane. And what I will do to keep the areas short.
Accept this modest gift. 3 interlinking rings. The first 2 will save your life. The third will bring you back here.
And what you'll see later on is I will have to cut as soon as I place the electronic unit on. This is not something I want to do, but unfortunately, the way exporting works, I really don't have much of a choice. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and load up the. We're going to go ahead and get to the antenna. And the best thing I've found is to stay on the rooftops. If you're on the rooftops, you can still get hit, but we're going to go into the double waver. That seems to work the best. And anything in black usually represents you're dead, but in this instance, that's not true. good news is, if you do manage to be an idiot and fall, there it goes. Okay. Which can happen. Most likely because you weren't paying attention or something. And always use the ladders and the rooftops to your advantage. Always, always, always. Shit, okay. Don't do that. What the fuck? Now that one will break. So let's see if I can. Oh, fuck! Nope, can't do it. Not what I wanted to do. was doing good the last time I did this, except the file didn't import correctly. Yeah, it was having trouble. What happened was I used Lightworks to edit, and for some stupid reason it was having trouble with the import, analyzing the files, so I don't know what the hell happened. So I actually split it up into 3 parts. Before I went to the gun shop, I actually did it as, before I did go to the gun shop, I did that as a separate part. There it goes, okay. Alright. So we have the electronic unit saved or placed.
Reshev and his corrupt government are lulling you to sleep in order to control you better. They have transformed you into puppets that are manipulated by X and the demons. Join the awakened ones and rise up to fight for your freedom. Together, we can win.
Okay. Alright, we will go ahead and end this part here. I only paused it because there's no save point. And we will cut it and recut it after this. I'm trying to make the parts smaller. I don't know what the hell's going on, but we'll try to keep these parts really small. So until then, let's go. Yeah, I know. I had trouble finding that asshole. I'm gonna have to get in front of the fucking mecha card, and that's not gonna be fun to solve. problem with mecha guards is they take a shitload of bullets. Shit. Ow. I don't know if it's because you have to register it there, but you might have to. I'm not entirely certain about that, but there it goes. Okay. Now the good news is it teleports you automatically.
I observed the action from a neighboring rooftop. You did very well for a beginner. I was a little surprised the antenna was so well defended. Soldiers appeared out of everywhere as soon as you placed the pirate box on the antenna. Nothing. I was just surprised that the antenna was so well guarded.
Alright. So now we have to make the report to Namtar. Or Namatar. Oh, that's Takoba right there.
I shall bestow on you a privilege that has been granted to few humans of your dimension.
And we need the best, to be honest.
I shall teach you the rudiments of the ancient. The Yes.
Okay. Unfortunately, the oh, okay. I was thinking the code I had disappeared. It did not disappear. I'm safe. Okay. So we're gonna leave the report to Namtar. That's not Namtar. Namtar's on the other side. Actually, that goes to Takoba's library.
You're right. You can go to 8250 Conera Street in Johnson. It's one of our hiding places where agents need to lie low. Here are the keys.
Now the first thing we're going to have to do is transfer everything we don't need, which unfortunately is a shit ton of it. We will transfer the medikits because I need those. I don't need them right now technically. Let's see, we also need the insulating spray at the moment. And okay. We get the piston, we're gonna need that. Give him the insulating spray because he says it's damp. The insulating spray will prevent that. Shit. I don't have the key to the library. You really technically don't need the key to the library, but it's a good thing to have. Let's see. And Takoba's key. Okay. It definitely is a good thing to have because there are a couple things in there that you will need. Why do I keep doing that? It's like there's times that this game the layout is a little bit confusing, so we're gonna use the key. Now there's not a whole lot in here that you have to have. Really and truly, a lot of it is just tombs or books, and some of these books are extremely important, some of these are not as important. So the first thing we're going to do is use the elevator's obviously not working, or it doesn't work. If we use the piston, it will work. For some reason, it just needed a piston. And you will need a couple of these items here. Basically, in order to activate the Besham, you have to go through a ritual. And basically the ritual is more like a sanctifying ritual. And for some reason, my paper that okay, no, it did not. Okay, I was about to say my paper that I used to get the information for that ritual is gone. Because I tried to get this, like I said, I tried to get this before, but unfortunately, Lightworks decided to take a shit all over itself. So there's a code. This is the right one. This is the right one. There's a code that will help you determine how to do these. Basically, the little symbols that you see where they're two, those two have to be added together to make the big symbol. And oops, wrong one. We're going to start out with this number is 14. The symbol that I'm changing now will represent 10. The symbol that I'm changing now will represent 7. And this symbol that I'm changing now will represent 9. Okay. And he basically, I was hoping that he would talk a little bit, but I skipped it. You will need a few things from the temple itself. Basically, right now, you're going to need a few things from this area. We're going to go back up to the temple, get what we need, and now I could use the elevator to the surface, but unfortunately that would be kind of stupid because I just need to go to the temple. We're going to go to the temple elevator and instead, which is up this ramp, because what I'm going to get is 2 candles. And the way some of the puzzles in this game are, they're very obtuse. And honestly, I'd like to see a simple... It'd be nice if they had a simple puzzle where it just gave you the frickin' answer. But they don't always do that. Like, you know, I think they should give you the answer. So we have to have the candles. We're going to take the elevator down. That's where you get the candles from. In order to use the Besham, which you will actually see, it is a bolt, you have to use the Besham on and then 2 ingredients. The 2 things you want to mix into. If they don't work together, it will not mix. You can find how to mix them in the Ars Magica tombs, and they will tell you exactly how to mix them. So we're going to go ahead and swim down. Sometimes things can be hard to read, especially with those, and the reason is it uses a font called Omikron. I don't know if the Steam version includes the font and the wallpaper, which is another reason I would suggest getting the disc-based version. It may not be updated like the GOG and the Steam versions, but they definitely, for the extras, I think if you can find it at a fairly reasonable price, it is worth it. So, first thing we're going to get is, I think we have all the materials we need. The powder from the dead man's skull and the best. Now, shit, the snake is full. Okay. Hold up. Didn't need it. Well, I might need it later on, but... I don't need the jewel yet. I will need the jewel later on, though. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to use the candles on the unmarked location. Oh, maybe I have to put the Besham down first. I'm an idiot. I have to use the Besham here. Candle. Candle. And if you accidentally mess up, you don't have to worry too much. Where the fuck is the cipher leaf? Oh, I fucked up. Okay. It's not that big of an issue because I can just get that real quick. That's where the leaf goes, obviously. Skull? Maybe it drops a shadow. That's where the leaf goes, obviously. Okay. I have no idea what the hell I just placed. Sometimes these things can be fairly awkward. Okay. Right now, the one I need is the Zephyr Leaf, which I mistakenly forgot. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that real quick. And unfortunately, you must have the Sanctified Besham to get. You don't have to have the Sanctified Besham to get to the next, before you get to the hideout. It's just that it's easier in this fashion, so I don't try to explode the Lightworks. And yes, that's what I use as my editing software. The reason I use that is because my other option is Sony Vegas or Adobe Premiere, and Sony Vegas is like, I think, a couple $1,000s, and Adobe Premiere is a freaking subscription. They do sell a perpetual license, but you have to call them, and I don't know how much it is. But the perpetual license is an older version of Premiere. Probably because they can milk me for all I've got. Okay, so this is where the leaf goes, I believe. Okay. All you have to do is stand at the little thing right there, the center. It'll perform the ceremony to sanctify the Besham. Now that your Besham will be sanctified to your soul, it is attuned to it, basically. Now, I think the way it works is nobody else can use it now, from now on. I think you're the only one can sanctify it. So we're going to pick this up. We're also going to pick up the jewel. We will need the jewel later on, so it's better to get it now. You can transfer everything into the multiplane if need be, but we're not going to do that. Looks like we're running about 20-something minutes on this part of Omikron the Nomad Soul. What I did was I had to split it up, so that's why when I say 20 minutes, I actually mean 20 minutes of the third portion. But I'm going to try to see if the system will let me do it as one on exporting. It might take a little bit longer though. Okay. So we don't need to talk to Krill or anybody else. Let's see what we got. Okay, so the only thing we have to have right now is the key to the Janper hideout. And I believe I can walk there, but why do that when I can use a freaking slider? So in order to use the slider, you have to be on a freaking road. It's like stupid. Now then again, the sliders are weird because they'll drop you off where there's no road. You'll see that later on. So we will call the slider to hideout. It will drop me off. And however, you still have to find the damn thing. And unfortunately, Janper is freaking annoying in its layout. Even Anekba and Lahore, are a lot more. They're a lot easier to follow layout wise. I think I'm going the wrong damn direction. Yes, I am. Are a lot easier layout wise to understand. But Janper is just friggin' annoying. So this is the hideout here. Okay, I must have done something. I must have screwed something up. Okay, I don't know exactly what I have to do now. Hey, I got some money. I didn't even know there was money in there. I thought I needed to activate the Besham. Sometimes it's a little confusing in how I have and what I have to do. I like how it says there's no rush. Last time I did it, I actually peed. So I guess it's actually dependent on game time or something. And you can no longer activate the Transcan terminals. The only Transcan terminal you can actually activate by itself is in Kale's apartment. So what I will do is I will cut this here, and I think I have to trigger something, but I'm not sure exactly what I have to trigger at the moment. There's three rings here, so we'll save at this point, and after I figure out exactly what I have to do in order to trigger, because there's an event that's supposed to happen soon, we'll see you at after I pause this game and figure out exactly what I have to do, because I somehow forgot. So I'll see you in the next part of next portion of part 14. Okay, I figured out that I did actually make the mistake. I did not actually talk to Tacoba. For some reason, I actually have to talk to Tacoba and show him the Besham. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. So what we will do is we will have to get the Besham and the Talisman. Those are the only two things we need. We don't need anything else, thank goodness. And we will go to the temple, which is the current awakened base. And let's see if I remember how to get up there without trying to freaking die or do anything stupid like get lost. Sometimes it's really, really easy to go, where am I? And once you find a road, you're fairly safe. Okay. Or if you see a landmark, there's a road. Okay. Now that goes to Lahore, which we don't want. So first thing we do is temple. Temple is the way to get in the base. It's not necessarily the only way out, but it is the only way in the base. Luckily, it's not difficult to get to, because it's fairly simple. The green part you actually saw there was the Wiki Garden. For some reason, there is a way in, but I forgot how. There's a parchment or some type of tome or book or something that you can get in there. That will lead you to a secret. Now, for some reason, it's always freaking annoying to get into. You must have the talisman in inventory, and the closest, if you don't have it, closest multi-plan is in the drugstore, which is nearby, or the pharmacy. They're both the same thing, drugstore, pharmacy. So we're now back in the try not to fall. If you fall, I believe you will die. No matter what your health, unless they put an invisible wall in, which is possible. So this will get you to the base of the Awakened. Oh, I went the wrong direction that time again. And that's the first time I caught myself.
So, you found Zenda's Beshem. I don't know how you managed it, but you have accomplished a great exploit. It is an object of great power. You still lack knowledge. But yes, you can now make your own spells by mixing the ingredients in your Beshem. The practice of sorcery is completely forbidden in Omikron. There is only one place in the city where you can buy magical ingredients.
Okay. So now we will go to the hideout. In order to make this last as long as possible, at least this portion, I'm going to walk there. Which you can do from this section anyway, I believe. Or I will actually run there. I will not use the slider this time because my clock is showing about 4 minutes of recording. And that's really odd. Okay. So basically we're going to go ahead and I think it's walk this direction. And by the way, if you want, you can go into the apartments, but like I said, I'm not doing that even though there is a bunch of demons in the apartments, in the apartment complexes. The reason I'm not doing it is because I don't want to. But that is an option that you can do if you are so inclined. I went the wrong damn direction, didn't I? Yep, I did. Well, I went close to the wrong way. I am actually really good at that. So, and if the map actually showed that there's a change in elevation and put a wall there, it'd be nice. But it doesn't. For some reason, there may be a change in elevation, but it's like, yeah, screw you, I don't care. Okay, there's the Bank of Omikron. The good thing is the map does get updated. Okay, that was creepy as fuck. Okay. Alright, Jen is here, so this is automatic, I believe. Yes.
I took the liberty of making myself at home. An order for a mission has come for you. The Tetra Trust is finishing... There's someone called He's an ex-soldier who worked for... If there's... To destroy the factory, you must place 8 timed detonators on the control panels of the assembly line. Sock's got them ready for you. Here. Good luck.
Okay. Now what I will do now is I will go ahead and save. And I will see you guys next time on part 15 of Omikron, the Nomad Soul. Part 14 has been a little bit long, but I guess that's okay for now. So until next time, bye bye.